That's fine. Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to the Bingham Cricket Club YouTube channel. Today we have the 5th game of the NoLettingGo BPL. We've got the Tippy Tridents against the RCB, the two undefeated teams so far. RCB's captain Sam Porter isn't here yet, so Vice Captain Nigel Porter is stepping in for the toss. Nigel, you're the away team, do you want to call?
Yes, certainly. Heads, please.
It is a head.
We'll have a bath, please.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, good choice. Well, stay tuned to see what happens.
So here we are with game number 5 of the NoLettingGo BPL. The Tridents against the RCB in Flood opening the bowling to Matt Spencer of the RCB, and it starts with a bye. So both sides undefeated so far. The RCB top the table with 2 wins from 2, and the Tridents currently have a win and a draw. So it's Fred Dulwich, second team opening batsman, now at the striker's end. Ian comes in again. It's a play and a miss from Fred. So Ian Flood to Matt Spencer. Oh, he's bowled him. A wicket inside the first over. Matt Spencer won't be happy with that, but the Tridents will be very happy. Ian Flood probably hasn't bowled in 3 or 4 years, but he strikes early inside the first over. That's 2 for 1. So Sam Porter, the captain, now in, leaves that one. That's the end of the first over, and it's 2 for 1. Alex Ishmael bowling the second. It's short and it's slapped down the gown from Fred. And that is 4 runs, signalled by the umpire. Poor start from Alex. Oh, that's a better ball. It's gone straight up in the air, but it will drop safe. They'll pick up a single. Porter can't get it away. And that's the end of the second. It's 7 for 1. Ian Flood again here then. Oh, he's bowled him again. Fred goes now as well. Both the opening batsmen gone within the first 3 overs. What a start this is by the Tridents. And Ian Flood has his second. 7 for 2.
What number are you, Lewis?
Overseas player Damari in now. That's kept low. And that one has as well. That's the end of the 3rd over. It's 9 for 2. Great start. Ishmael into his 2nd over. Full toss. Just a single. It's well driven by Damari, but there's a man out there, so should just be 1. Oh, it's short, and Damari's rocked back, and that is absolutely huge. Nearly onto the train track at the shed end. That's massive by Damari. Can't bowl short to him. Harry Gordon-Beeson now, first bowling change. And that's short as well, and Damari's rocked back again. And absolutely deposited it for 6. What a shot. Damari's getting going early on. No margin for error here by Harry, and that's a better ball down the ground, and well stopped by Manish there. Saved a couple. And Harry finishes his first over. That's 29 for 2 from 5. Tommy Lloyd now the captain to bowl. That's short and wide. And Damari's driven it away for 4. Not a great start by Lloydie. Here he goes again. Well, he's tossed it up. Damari sweeps and he's bowled him. Looks like it's turned an absolute mile. It's done for Damari. Simply too good for him. He's tossed one up above the eye line. And Damari's played and missed. And that's 33 for 4. So Tom Mitchell now, the man in. That's tossed up as well, and it's almost too slow to do anything with. Tosses it up again, and Mitch has walked past it. Lloydie's got another one. Poor cricket all round, really. Not a great ball, and an even worse shot. That's the end of the power play, though, the end of the 6th. And it's 33 for 4. The Tridents will take that for sure. 4 wickets inside the power play. So after all this, it's Arian Alawalia now. The bowling change. It's a good start by him.
No, I want to.
Good young bowler Arian gives it some flight. All cut away by Sam. Just a single. Tom Cork, the new man in at 6. Well bowled by Arian. That's the end of the 8th. It's 39 for 4. George Denham now, one of our under 15s. Starts with a full toss, but it will just be one.
George Denham.
It's a wide, and they'll come through for a bye. Oh, that's high, and it's cut away by Sam Porter. Just threw his bat at it.
Free hit.
That's 4 runs for Sam Porter, their first boundary in quite some time. George finishes the over with a dot. That's the end of the 9th, 55 for 4. So Arian into his second. Tom Cork. That's a maiden over by Arian. 55 for 4 from 10.
It was too wide.
So at the halfway stage, still just 4 down. George to start his second. It's another full toss, and Sam pulls it away again for 4. A no ball as well. Oh, they're going to come through for a third. Had gone in the end though. So George to Sam, that's kept low and finishes with a dot. 72 for 4 from 11.
Last week. Yeah, that's true.
So Arian again here. That should just be 1 to Sam. Arian starting his third over.
I'm not, it's just round the corner from that Asda, isn't it?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Tossed up well by Arian. Cut away by Tom, and it's dropped at point by Tommy Lloyd. An absolute sitter. There's a life for Tom Cork. That's poor from Lloydie. You'd expect him to catch that. Well, it's a bit wide by Arian. Sam hits it away.
Actually, I said he should have left that. Would have taken the 4 instead.
Should comfortably come back for the second, but it's gone for 4. Good shot by Sam. He's hit a few boundaries in the last few overs. It's well bowled by Arian. Down the ground for a single. That's the end of Arian's third and the end of the 12th. 79 for 4. Manish Alawali now, Arian's dad, the new bowler. Full toss, pulled away by Tom. Should go all the way for 4. Has done. Tom's first boundary. And that brings up the 50 partnership as well. With the score now being 83 for 4. These two have done really well to stick around at a tricky time. And Manish has bowled him.
This is more than enough that they've done enough.
Tom will be disappointed with that. Doesn't usually play loose shots. He's gone a little bit across the line. Manish has bowled a straight one. And he's bowled him. That's 83 for 5. Ollie Wallace now the man in. That's a nice shot from Ollie. Played behind him.
Who's that batting now?
Come back for the second.
Who's that coming to bat? You know, I hate to ask this. Can I borrow some pads?
And that's 88 for 5. Tommy Lloyd brought himself back into the attack. Tossed up again. Sam's gone for the slog sweep. And it's bowled him. So after a 50 partnership, Tom and Sam have gone in quick succession. Sam will be really disappointed with that. And Tommy picks up his third wicket. Now Lewis Warner, the new man in. Well, that's aerial as well. It should be safe, and they'll come through for a single. That's 90 for 6 from 14. Manish to go again here. Well, it's very wide, swept well by Lewis. There is a man out there though. It'll just be 1. Manish to Ollie again. He's played the same shot. If you give him too much width, he likes that shot. Oh, well bowled by Manish. Unlucky there. That's a dot ball. It's 96 for 6 from 15. Tommy now into his third. Oh, and he's got Lewis as well. His 4th of the day. Lewis out, and that's 96 for 7. Already almost embarrassed with how slow he's bowling. But it's doing for the batsman. Taylor Porter now in. Nice shot first up. So she'll get a couple for that. Ollie nearly didn't make it in. Ollie with that same shot again. Last ball of the 16th over. It's really tossed up. It'll be a dot ball. Oh, a bit of confusion from the batsman. It's a dot ball and it's 98 for 7 from 16, so 4 to go, 3 wickets in hand. Tim Snapes, first team skipper, rarely has a bowl. Starts with a dot. Tosses it up, Tim. Ollie with a nice shot. He might not make it in here. I think that's gone. It is. It's given. Well gathered by Tim. And that's 100 for 8 off 17.
Double lines on Mr. Wallace. Like these ones.
The RCB have just seemed to lose wickets all throughout their innings. Tim now to Taylor. They'll come through for the single.
She dropped the ball.
So Nigel Porter, leading wicket taker in the club. That's a good shot from him first up. Just a 1.
Oh, yes.
So that's 101 for 8 from 17. Not sure we'll be seeing Tim for a second over. Harry Gormbisa now back into the attack. It's a good start. Should come back for a couple here, the Porters. Father and daughter at the crease. You don't see that very often. Harry again. It's good bowling here from Harry. It's tight. Nigel just take 1.
That doesn't go to me.
That's a bit short from Harry, but it's pulled away. There's a man out there. We should just restrict him to 1. This might be tight. No, but Taylor manages to get home quite comfortably. So that was 109 for 8. Sam Tufts Lloyd now into the attack. Oh, that could have been a run out. Spinner by trade, but trucking down some mediums here. I just tracked him there. We'll pick up 1. That's 111 for 8. So last over here to be bowled by Alex Ishmael. All starts with a height no ball.
Is that re-bowled?
He'll come through for a bye as well.
Yeah, true.
So free hit now. What can Taylor do with it? That's well bowled by Alex. Wide Yorker. Oh, it's missed by the keeper. So I managed to get through for a bye, and Nige can get himself on strike.
Miss run out, Tom. Yeah, Matt got none. He's over.
Hit well by Nigel, but again, there's a man out there. So it will just be 1. 1 ball here to go then. That's Taylor got. Drives well, Alex can't get there. Now come through for 1. So that's the end of the innings. 119 for 8 off 20. That's 33 for 4. I'm sure they'd have taken that if you'd have offered them. Which means the Tridents need bang on a run of ball 120 to win. So the camera didn't catch the first ball, but Matt Colborne, the Tridents opening bat, has to put the ball back over Matt Spencer's head for 4. That's an ideal start, and he'll be fuming that that's not on camera. But a good start by the Tridents. So Matt Spencer the bowler, Matt Colborne the batsman. It's missed by Matt. A good dot ball to start by Spencer. Well, it's gone through. They might pick up a bye. Tim's called Matt through. He might be struggling here. And Damari's got a direct hit. And Matt Colborne, after playing this shot of his life that wasn't on camera, has gone. And that's 4 for 1. What a hit that was by Damari. With his keeping glove on as well. Direct hit. So Tim Snapes now on strike. Short by Spencer, clipped away. Tim's got to score himself some runs now after running Matt out there. Ian Flood, the new man in at number 3. He drives first up, but that's a dot ball and it's 5 for 1 after the first. So an early wicket. Sam Porter, the skipper now. Full toss. Tim will take 1. Sam now another full toss, driven by Tim. Goes for 4. Good start by Tim. Poor Sam Porter had chucked in a couple of full tosses, but that's 11 for 1. So Spenno into his second over. That's short. Ian rocks back and pulls it for 4. Don't need to run those. Can't bowl there to Ian Flood. Another short one, put over point. Should just be 1 though.
said I should. I don't know.
Ooh, Tim with an aerial shot. Just a single though, the man out there at deep extra cover.
They have to. Too slow, you don't get fixed now.
And just another one. Good batting by these two just to take the singles. That's all they need to do. Tim goes aerial. They should be able to come back for 2. There's no man out there.
What?
That's 20 for 1.
It's me saying.
From 3. Oh, that could have hit the stumps. Sam Porter with his head in his hands. How that's not hit the stumps, I'm not sure. I don't think Sam is either. Well driven by Ian. It's got through, so they'll pick up 1. Sam goes a bit short. Tim goes down the ground and goes for 4. Same shot as last time. Can't bowl 2 straight to Tim. Really strong through long on. It's 28 for 1 from 4. Nigel Porter into the attack very early. I think he was wanting to have a bowl at Ian Flood. This is a good battle here. Nigel Porter against Ian Flood. Flood uses his feet and takes 1.
Actually, no, I'm meeting friends.
Tim tries to use his feet as well, but that's a dart, and that's the end of Nigel's first. Just 1 from it. 29 for 1 from 5. Taylor Porter now, so we've seen 3 Porters bowl inside the first 6 over. Damari teasing Ian with the run out there.
Sam says.
Should just be 1 for Tim as well. Out to the man on the boundary.
Taylor's quite a good bowler.
Yeah, she is.
It's a full toss, pulled by Ian.
It's just like 1 off.
Over mid wicket, and that's 4 runs. That's 35 for 1 and the end of the power play. Nige into his second. With an ugly shot by Tim, but they will come through for 1. Bit of a little guide through mid wicket there for Ian. Come back for 2. Really tight bowling by Nige. Only gone for 4 so far in his now 2 overs as he finishes with the dot. So that's 40 for 1 from 7. Taylor now into her second. Full toss flicked away by Tim. But just for 1.
Hey Tommy, is it recording the sound?
Yeah. But
I'll put over the top by Ian. Won't quite carry to Sam Porter out on the boundary. So just a single. And that'll be wide. That's 48 for 1 from 8. So at the moment they're exactly a run a ball, which is the rate. So nothing to worry about too much at the moment for the Tridents. Another single there from Ian. Nige finishes with the dot again. This is incredible. He's gone for just 5 runs from 3 overs, and that's 49 for 1. Tom Cork now, the bowler. Starts well, and Ian hits it out to deep extra cover for 1. Tom goes quite straight, and once again Tim shows how powerful he is through the long on region. Hits another 4.
Tim's on 23 if you want to write that in.
Well driven by Tim, they'll pick up 1. So that's 61 for 1 off 10. 59 needed from 10 overs. You got to fancy the Tridents here with just 1 wicket down. Oh, Tim's gone aerial to Nige, and that's 4. First boundary Nigel's been hit for. That's a great shot by Tim, again through his favourite area. 66 for 1 off 11. That's the end of Nigel's overs. He's gone for not very many from his 4. Tom Mitchell now, the bowler. Will be keen to do something with the ball after getting out for a duck.
I'm loving it.
Oh, and he's bowled Tim. That's exactly what Mitch would have wanted. That's 67 for 2. Tim goes for 28. That could be a massive moment in this game. Wow. So Tommy Lloyd, the captain now, he's going to need a captain's innings. Defends his first ball. That's a dot ball. It's 67 for 2. Sam Porter now, the bowler, will go through for a bye. This game could get tight here if the Tridents take their foot off the gas. Oh, it's wide and it's cut away by Lloydie. Might go for 4. Does go for 4. Good start by him. 4 runs on just his 3rd ball. Lloydie goes to scoop, it's up in the air, and the catch is taken. If you're playing risky shots like that, they've really got to come off. And on this occasion, he's put it straight up in the air, and Lewis Warner has taken the catch. Big moment in the game. Now 75 for 3 off 13. Sam Lloyd now. Lloyd for Lloyd. He drives for 1 first ball. And that is the end of the 13th. So Tom Mitchell, his 2nd over. Sam cuts away through cover point. Should come back for 2. It might have gone all the way for 4. It has. Good start by Sam Lloyd. Hopefully he can kick on now. Mitch is straight. Flicked away really well by Sam. That's well timed. That might go for 4 as well. And it has. Back-to-back boundaries. That's big for the Tridents. Edges them closer to the win.
It was 74. Here, 2 6s and a 4.
And Mitch finishes with a dot. Well fielded. 85 for 3 off 14. 35 to win from 6 overs. Just under a run a ball. Matt Spencer back into the attack. That's short. Pulled away by Ian. Should just be 1 though. Man out at Kel. So Spenno to Sam Lloyd. This is a battle as well. Childhood friends. Driven by Sam. He's slightly on the back foot, which is dangerous here, but they should come back for 2. And they do quite comfortably. Let's stop there. Sam Lloyd should have got 1 there. Ian's almost got halfway down. Oh, but on the overthrows, they're going to go for 1 anyway. Poor fielding, no one backing up. Matt Spencer nowhere near the stumps. That's driven well by Ian down to long off. Well fielded by Tom Cork. But that's 1 and that's 90 for 3 off 15. Run of ball needed now. Sprayed down the ground for 1 by Ian. Lewis Warner, the new bowler. Well, that's hit the pad. That could be a shout and it's given. So that's the end of Sam Lloyd, who goes for 13. Lewis Warner straight into the attack and a wicket on his 2nd ball. Lewis again. It's now Zoe at the crease and she picks up 1 first ball. So that's 94 for 4 from 16. 26 to win. Sam Porter, oh, bowled. Zoe's gone. Sam Porter's bowled a slower ball. Zoe was through the shot. Clever bowling from Sam. That's 94 for 5. The RCB starting to look favourites now. Alex Ishmael edges first ball. And that'll do for the Tridents. Goes all the way down for 4. Good from Ishmael. Ishmael using his feet and driving well. That'll just be 1. That brings up the 100. 100 for 5. 20 to win from 3. Lewis Warner again. Again clipped down the ground by Ian for 1. Oh, he's hit the pad again. Alex has walked across and he's gone as well. Another OBW. That's 101 for 6. That could be an absolutely massive moment. These the Tridents still needing 19 to win from 2 and a bit overs. Manish Alawalia, the new man in. Fairly short. He pulls it away. Might be able to come back for 2 as well. They do quite comfortably. So that's 104 for 6 off 18. 16 needed. That's Spencer to Ian Flood. He's edged it, but it's gone quite a long way. They should be able to come back for 2. They do. There's a football on the pitch. Matt Spencer goes to kick it off. Some lads playing behind the pitch, and Tom Cork, to his credit there, has booted their ball away. Don't kick your ball on the pitch, lads. So Matt Spencer again to Ian Flood.
Isn't that 3rd bottom at the same time?
Whipped away. They'll look to come back for 2. No, looks like they might stay where they are. Oh, but they kept, Manish has kept running. They're both at the same end. And it's Ian who's going to be out here. You can see what that means to the RCB players. A massive miscommunication. And it ends up being Ian who has to go. He goes for a score in the 30s. But with still 11 to win. George Denham now the new man in. Oh, he's hit it away. That'll do. And it's double runs first ball, so that'll be a couple. So 9 to win from the last over. Oh, there's one ball left. When it's hit the pad and it's been given. Definitely not the end of the over. Still time for Manish to be given out. Matt Spencer with the wicket. Damari now into the attack to bowl the crucial over. George has had a go at it and it's been hit in the air and caught. But he's had a go. He knew a boundary was needed. So they're 9 down here. Arian now in. He hits it up in the air. It'll land safe, but the run out should be taken, and it is. And that is the win for the RCB. At a point it looked quite unlikely when the Tridents were 60 odd for 1 with 10 overs to go.
Yeah.
But they put the foot on the gas, the RCB, and took a lot of wickets.
I'm with losing captain Tommy Lloyd. Tommy, thoughts?
I thought we bowled very well. You know, all the bowlers took wickets and everyone created kind of pressure in the field. Maybe should have left Floody and myself on when we were taking wickets, but I backed everyone in our team to bowl well, and everyone did, to be fair. We restricted them to a run a ball, and I back us to chase that every day of the week after we made 176 last time. But, you know, sometimes this happens.
Yeah, 4 for 7, impressive figures. Bit disappointed to lose the game after that.
Yeah, obviously it's disappointing. 4 for 7's nice, and to get Damari out is particularly good. But like you say, we lost, and so I'm not really bothered about the figures on a personal point.
Talk me through that shot then.
I think, well, as the replays will show, I've gone to scoop it and absolutely, you know, mullered it in the air, and it just so happens to have fallen to Lewis Warner. These things happen when you're playing risky shots, but I've got it in the locker, so, you know, I hope next time.
Oh, unlucky today, but well played.
Cheers, Joe.
Go again next time.
Cheers.
I'm here with winning captain Sam Porter. Sam, how did you find today?
I thought it was a very entertaining game. We've had a couple of days where we haven't really scored enough runs in the first innings or second innings, and it's made it a bit of an entertaining game, but I'm glad we got over the line today, and I think the lads showed a lot of character and performance out there.
How do you think you performed today?
I thought I did alright, felt good batting. Didn't get many runs off the bat while I was there because there was quite a lot of wides. But I felt good. Somebody had to try and stick around for a bit, and that's what I tried to do. And then bowling, I bowled all right. I think I got a couple of wickets, so yeah, I'm pretty happy overall.
3 wins from 3 this year. How
Yeah.
do you think it's going well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've had some hard times captaining for the first time, so I'm very happy to have the only 100% record in the league out of everyone. So I'm very pleased, very happy.
On a final note, Lewis Warner clinched man of the match today. Thoughts on him today?
He was amazing. I think the last couple of games he's always got a couple of wickets for me when I've needed them, and then to get 2 catches as well, I think it's just amazing, and it'll boost his confidence a bit, because I know that sometimes he doesn't feel the best when he's bowling, but I think it will boost his confidence a lot, and I'm very pleased with that.
Well played and congratulations.
Cheers, Joe.
I'm with Lewis Warner of the RCB. Lewis, how do you think that game went?
Pretty good. We were pretty much out of it, but brought it back at the end.
How do you think your bowling was today?
Pretty good. Got 2 wickets. Pretty accurate.
Yeah? Do you think those LBWs are out?
Yeah. One of them. But
Fair enough. Mr. Warner, you are today's man of the match. Congratulations.
thank you.